Spanky Mankey Spotlight Hour. So, spank some monkeys, get some shinies, all of that good stuff. Little choc mint monkey. We do not need this shiny. I have several shiny monkeys at this particular point in time. How many shiny monkeys do we have? A shiny monkey named COVID for some reason. I don't exactly know why that's called COVID. But it is for some reason. We have 6. Yeah, 6. We have an evolved one. So 6 little choc mint monkeys already. So if we don't get one tonight, no big deal. That really phases us. We really wanted one last week. Like last week was the shiny that we wanted. Why would we not get shiny? And what is going on? It's being all laggy. There we go. There we go. Okay. Is the only shiny that I've got in Scarlet and Violet. I haven't played that game in since I got the shiny. Basically, I think that was the last time I actually played the game. I got the shiny Mankey, and I was like, okay, I don't think I need to play this game anymore because I've already got the shiny, and I win, and I win. So let's get into it. Let's get into our walkies. How were the chips? They were good. I got more than just chips. It was mainly dim sims. I got like dim sims and fish, and I mean, I suppose there was chips involved in there, but they were like the least of the feast. But yes, I did get fish and chips on the way home the other night because I was, you know what, I want fish and chips. Trey, how you doing? Boops the shiny monkey. Because that's what we want. We want shiny monkeys. Shiny monkeys for the win. My hair looks weird. Why does my hair look like that? It's like I got I've just shaved half my... I did actually get my hair cut the other day, guys. Wait, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday was the day that I got my hair cut. It's now shoulder length. Like properly shoulder length. I do have Go Jimmy. What time is it over here? It is 6 p.m. Like just past p.m. It's always up in the top of the screen, guys. Top of the screen. So, how did everybody end up doing on the weekend for Com Day Classic? How many shiny bellies? Little massage wands. Because, yeah, we did pretty well. We ended up with, what was it? 20... How many shinies did I end up with? I can't remember now. 6, 12, 18... 26, that's right. No, 25. 25 shinies. 25 shiny bellies. So, not a bad little haul. How you doing, Becky? Welcome in. Welcome in. So, yeah, we'll see how we go tonight with our shiny Mankey. Good old shiny Mankey. You got a shiny 98% Beldum with a 14 attack, and it's still good for Master League. Is it still good? I don't know. You'll have to check. I don't know. No idea, dude. You'll have to IV check it and see if it's a good fur. I cannot tell you if it's going to be good or not. More than likely. Oh my god, my foot. Oh, I did leg day today, so my legs are pretty knackered. But now that I've actually started walking, my foot, it's like the arch of my left foot has collapsed. So walking on it right now is actually pretty painful because it's like, feels like I've got a cramp in my foot. So that's not going to be fun, since we've only just started walking and we've got like an hour worth of walking to do with a foot that feels like it's going to cramp up. Oh, I need to stretch it out and see if that will help. Oh. Ow. Pretty sure there's 2 times transfer candy tonight. Let's have a look. Hi, Pidgey. Yeah, 2. You're correct, good sir. It is. Probably a good idea to go through and get rid of some of these bellies then. Given that guess what I forgot to do on the weekend when I got home? Because I stopped and got food on my way home, and then, had to wait till that was ready and get home and all that sort of stuff. So by the time I finished the stream, got food, got home, it was around 6 p.m. So then I ate food, relaxed after eating food for a little bit, and then I was like, oh, I should do my evolutions. And I looked at the time and I was like, oh, it's already past 7 p.m. It's like, oh, I missed out on doing my evolutions. So unfortunately I didn't evolve any of my Beldums. So that was a little bit disappointing. So yeah, we didn't do any evolutions. So. Yes, winning indeed. You can't play Pokemon until a Thursday. You owe the Play Store and need to update. Wait, you owe the Play Store? Wait, have you gone into debt on the Play Store? It's like you got an IOU with the Play Store and it's just like, nah dude, if I jump onto Pokemon Go, they're gonna break my knees. I can't do it. I can just picture some like big burly guys that work for Google that are just like came to your house and just like, hey you buddy, we're going to break your knees unless you, I don't know. It was supposed to sound like an Italian gangster, but I didn't. I don't know how to do Italian gangster voices. A poopily poopily poo, they break your knees. A poopily poo. You just wanted to say have a great day. Thank you, Race. Alright, let's actually go through and since we've already got many shiny Mankeys, see if there's any more of these that I want to save to IV check when I get home. And if not, we'll do a whole bunch of transferring so we can get our extra candies. Because who doesn't want extra Beldum candy? You remember to evolve yours with 5 minutes left. I think it's just stupid that after the Comday Classics, you've only got until 7 p.m. to do the evolutions, but then during a normal Comday, you've got until like 10 p.m. So it's like, why not just have it be the same? Like, I don't understand why they have to chop and change things for basically the exact same event. It doesn't make sense. It's like, just make it that you can evolve them until 10 p.m. Because then people won't get confused. Because I won't say that it's not the first time that I've either forgotten to do my evolutions or was just like, hang on, and did my evolutions out, like did a couple of evolutions after and was like, oh, hang on, I'm not getting the move on them because it was already too late. So consistency would be nice. Something that Niantic is not good at, consistency. Okay, any ones that could be possible PvP moans. We'll save. How you doing, Zachary? Good to see you. Let's go check that one. Shouldn't have too many to go through because I did have to transfer a whole bunch during Sunday, so should only take a minute to get through these, and then we can get back to our shiny Mankey hunt. You watch. I have already missed the shiny because I'm not clicking on. Yeah, see, there we go. We're already through them. Nice. All right, let's get rid of these for double candies. Ah, what are you doing? Get back up. Alright, 74, and we're going to get 148 and 15 XLs. Nice. Nice. Alright, back to the shiny hunting. So, no shiny Mankeys. You got a pretty good Great League Beldum with 0 attack. And evolved it. Nice. Like I said, I forgot to do some evolutions, but there is a couple that I do have which are like 0, 15, 15. So there could be like a perfect for Great League or even Ultra League Beldum just sitting in my storage that I forgot to evolve. Good thing is, I only have to wait until December, and for December Com Day, should be able to do evolutions and get the special move on them. So, should be okay. And I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can always just use an Elite TM. And if I've got a perfect one, because I have a whole bunch of Elite TMs that I just don't use. So, could give me a reason to actually use one. That's a big Mankey. Well, spank my Mankey. I'm not jumping into a Kangaskhan. That is like the last thing that I want to do. I live in Australia. Why would I want a Kangaskhan? Another. Okay. We're getting all the large Mankeys. Super large Mankeys. Oh, we just set another record. He's a big Mankey. 78 centimeters tall. Oh, that's a big Mankey. So yeah, I finally come to the conclusion that I need to go and get tested for ADHD. I was thinking about it earlier today. I'm like, I really need to do it, because then I can get medicated if I am, and then that might actually give me motivation to do stuff, to start accomplishing things instead of just sitting around doing workouts all day and basically doing nothing else. Because that's basically what my life is at the moment. Get up, watch a bit of YouTube, have something to eat, do a workout, come out, do a stream for you guys if it's a stream day. If not, and then I just usually work out until like the early evening, and then it's like, okay, time to stop working out, let's have dinner, watch some more YouTube, go to bed. It's like, there's not much of an existence. I need to start accomplishing some things. I want to start up this other channel and get that going and stuff. I do have an appointment tomorrow that I got to go to early, so I'll be up early tomorrow, so I can probably get a nice early workout in. And it's raid hour tomorrow night as well, so we got Xerneas in raids tomorrow, and next week's raid hour are both Xerneas. Xerneas is a nice Pokemon though. It is one of the best legendaries in the game, but see, we've already got this little fella, so unless we get the Shundo, there's not really much better that we can do than that. I mean, that's pretty good. A 98% shiny. But look how good it is. Like, look how nice Xerneas looks as a Pokemon. It's just majestic. Majestic and pointy, and you don't want to touch it because you'll probably end up stabbing yourself in the hand. Such a majestic beast. Mr. Beast wishes he was as majestic as Xerneas. But he can only dream. He can get as many subs as he wants, still not going to be as majestic. At first it would seem like a good day, but eventually it would get a bit boring. Working out? No, I mean, like I said, because of the quite probable ADHD that I got, it's like when I work out, it's a dopamine hit. So it's just like, I'm just chasing that dopamine, so that's why I'll work out all day. Chasing that dopamine. And it's my hyperfixation. So yeah, I'm sort of focused on doing that stuff at the moment. This used to be my hyper fixation, like playing Pokemon Go. Oh, a tiny Mankey. Unfortunately, it just doesn't have the same appeal that it used to. I mean, just mainly because of what Niantic has done to the game, because they're just so bad at doing stuff for the game. All the negative decisions that they've made and the way that they've just gone against the community and stuff. You can only put up with that for so long and stay enthusiastic for a game that just hasn't changed over the last 8 years for the most part, and just be like, I want to do something else. I want to do something better. I want to, get out there and see the world without having to play Pokemon at the same time. I think that's another thing. Because these days we get very little time off on the weekends. Like every single weekend seems to be another event, just event after event after event. And it's like, it doesn't give you enough time to live your own life and go out and actually do things. I mean, for other people, yes, it's, they can choose to do stuff over the game. But because I do content for you guys, it's very much just, I feel obligated. So every time there's an event on, like a raid day or a com day, or even the like Go Fests and all that sort of stuff, it's like I've got to stream them for you guys. So it's like I just don't get that luxury of just being like, you know what, I'm just going to have today off. Like I did do it leading up to Go Fest, one of the raid days that we had, because we had those 5 raid days in a row. I decided, you know what, let's just take a day off. I'm going to go see a friend. It's the only chance that I get to see her, sort of thing, today. So I haven't seen her for a month or so. I'm going to just take a day off and go and see my friend rather than... But yeah, it is what it is. I've seen that there is a couple of other content creators like OmniSeek and stuff which have decided that they're no longer going to be playing Pokemon Go and they're going to start doing content for other stuff. So I do want to branch out myself and start trying to do some other stuff. I know I've been saying that for ages. But there's some new games coming out next year, guys. Next year. We've got both GTA 6 and Doom, Doom Dark Ages, yeah. The new Doom game. So they're like 2 big games that I'm looking forward to next year, and it's just like, perfect time to maybe do some other stuff. Maybe turn ourselves into a GTA channel. Because I mean, GTA 6, that's going to be like the new big thing. And look how long they've kept GTA 5 going. You could do a whole channel based around that and just keep it, have a successful channel for the next 10 to 15 years. Because let's face it, we're not seeing GTA 7 until like 2050 at this point. You've only recently started playing again, like a year ago, so you're catching up on all of the Pokemon, but eventually you'll probably get all the Pokemon and get bored again. Yeah. Unfortunately, at its core, Pokemon Go is just a collection game, so once you've caught them all, gotta catch them all. Unless you're really into PvP and that sort of stuff, it doesn't really have anything else added to it. You can only spend so much money on doing raids and all that sort of stuff, and especially since they've increased the price of raids for remote raiding, just that pushed a lot of people away from the game, unfortunately. Our raid hours used to be really big, like they were like the biggest events for the week sort of thing. I'd have to have somebody else in helping me, like Miss Murder would be in helping me with the raid hours. She'd be hosting for all the regulars, and I'd be like chucking everybody else in, and we'd have 100, 200 people coming through a stream every week. And these days, raid hours are like they are what they are. Like, they're just not as big as they used to be, just because people just can't afford it anymore. Unfortunately, with the limitations. Little green monkey, where are you? It's already 20 minutes in, and I've just been rambling. Good times. So, tell me about yourselves, guys. What have you been up to? You'd watch your videos if you made GTA content. Well, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people would, just because, it's going to be a big thing. The only problem is because Rockstar like to maximize their sales, they're not going to release it on PC at the same time that they're going to release it on console. I don't have a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox, whatever, just because you can tell I'm not an Xbox person. Xbox, whatever. I would get a PlayStation 5. But so I'm going to have to buy one of them and then buy GTA 6 on the console and then do like console streams, and then a couple of years down the track they'll release it on PC and then buy another copy of it, so I've got it on PC. But PC is so much better. Like GTA 5 on PC is just so much better than what it is on console, sort of thing. It just plays so much better. And I do prefer doing PC gaming over console gaming. I spent a whole bunch of money last year on my new PC. I spent like $1,500 on rebuilding like most of my PC. I want to put that to use. GTA 6 would be the perfect game to do that. Why don't they release it? Like I said, they like to maximize their sales, and they like to make it that they can sell 1 billion copies on console, and then 5 years later they'll be like, oh, now we're going to release it on PC so you can all buy it again. And they'll sell another 1 billion copies of it. And Rockstar and Take-Two will become quadrillionaires, which they already are. Suppose $2 billion? Billion? Like, goddamn, that's a lot of money. Maybe you should invest in one for YouTube. But see, there's nothing else that I'd really play on it up until this point. Like, I do have the Switch. I do have a capture card, which I can easily plug in. So I don't need to do that. The only thing that I need to do is get the console. But they're just expensive. Like, getting a PlayStation 5, they're still like $600-$700. I have to pay my rego tomorrow, which is $350, and then I have about $600 or $700 worth of bills that I have to pay. I have to pay nearly $1,000 over the next couple of days in like bills and rego and all of that sort of stuff. It's like, I don't have the money to spend on a console. But I'll probably get one closer to the release date for GTA, sort of thing, because it's not coming out until, I think it's spring next year here in Australia. Like, it's fall. Bug just flew to my face. Fall in the US, autumn, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's probably going to release around this time next year, hopefully, unless it gets delayed. So we will see. So I got time. But yeah, I haven't owned a PlayStation since PlayStation 2. I had PlayStation 1, had a PlayStation 2, was going to get a PlayStation 3, but never did. And then after that, I became like a console gamer. A PC gamer. So I just never really wanted like a PlayStation 4. I never really thought that it was necessary. And now, if I want to do GTA content as soon as the game comes out, it's like, well, I have to get it like a PlayStation or something. Otherwise, I'm going to be well behind the 8 ball. But I think it'll be worth it. I mean, like I said, I still want to do like Doom and stuff like that as well. You want a heap of free Pokemon cards and One Piece or something? Never heard. Gotta wait for Friday to get them. You've never heard of One Piece? Are they Monkey D. Luffy cards? Did you get some Nami cards? Some Nico Robin cards? Some Booba cards, because that's basically what Nico and Nami are, just boobas. Never buy a second-hand console. You'll not get to play a lot on it. I wasn't planning on buying a second-hand console. Like, if I was going to buy one, I'd buy one brand new, sort of thing. And hopefully by this time next year, they'll go down a little bit in price. or even after Christmas, because with all the Christmas sales and stuff like that, might be a good time to look into getting one. Like Boxing Day sales and stuff. Plus, I always get money around that time of year because my birthday and Christmas are sort of close together. So I'll have a little bit of spare money floating around at that point, hopefully. So yeah, it might be a good time to invest in getting something around then. We'll see. But then it's probably just going to sit there for 6 months doing nothing, because it's just like, I don't want to spend, $120 on a game that I'm never going to play. Just have to wait until GTA 6 comes out. Won't even unbox the PlayStation. I'll just have it sitting in my cupboard until GTA 6 comes out. Little Mankey, where are you? Shiny. But yeah, GTA 6 is going to be like the most anticipated game ever, I think. So it's going to be pretty big. Like, the day it comes out, the internet is probably going to break because everybody's going to be trying to download it at the same time. And it's going to be it's going to be very interesting. But it should be good. Like I said, it's going to be a huge game. I think YouTube will break because of the amount of people that would be uploading content for it, stuff like that. So I think it'd be stupid not to jump on that bandwagon when the game comes out. Because, that's what like Pokemon Go was. If you jumped on that Pokemon Go content creation bandwagon when the game first came out, because it was such a hyped up game, like so many people that had just never done anything with Pokemon before, and then a whole bunch of people that were coming back to it after, their child. I was one of those people, sort of coming back to the Pokemon franchise after many, many years because of Pokemon Go. Yeah, the people that jumped on the content creation thing from the start, like that's why they blew up, like Nick and all that sort of stuff. His channel became really big just because he was one of the first people that was sort of making content for it. So yeah, it's worth getting into it straight away. Definitely worth it, I think. You could probably pre-install the game if you pre-ordered it. Haven't we learnt anything about pre-ordering games though? Should never pre-order games, even as much as you want it. They're always broken. They're always broken. There is always something. Like, I have faith in Rockstar that the game will be pretty well done. But even Red Dead Redemption 2, when that came out, that was a bit broken, and it took a month or two for them to sort of iron out a lot of the bugs. So as much work as they've put into the game, I can't help but think that it'll be broken when it first comes out, because that's just the way things are these days. But yeah, like I said, we've still got like a year to wait for it, sort of thing, so we will see. It's going to be a huge game as well. It's going to be like 100 megabytes, like 150 gigabytes, if not more. It'll be like a terabyte sized game. The servers will probably, yeah, like I said, the internet will crash the day that they release that game. Just because the amount of people that will be trying to download it from all around the world, like the infrastructure of the internet will just melt. It's going to be a fun time. Looking forward to it. Just seeing how crazy the world goes for it when it gets released. Alright, we are halfway through and we still don't have our little shiny Mankey. Wait, there's a Spotlight Hour? You're in South Australia. So it's probably starting. Actually, no. Yeah, it is. It's 6:30, so it has literally just started for you. Since you guys are half an hour behind us here in the Victoria. You're listening to music? Cool. Awesome. There'll be an earthquake but that's it, like, most people won't get a digital copy of it. A physical copy. They'll get digital copies of it. So I don't think there'll be a lot of foot traffic to stores. It'll be people mainly downloading it, sort of thing. So yeah, I think it'll be more of an internet breaking thing rather than an earthquake causing thing because of everybody running to the stores to pick it up. POV Pokemon Go in 2050. I don't think anybody will be playing Pokemon Go in 2050. I don't think that people will still be playing this game by 2025, the rate that Niantic is killing it off. And that's only next year, guys. Now, unfortunately, as we were discussing before, it's at its core, it is just a collection game. So once people, like most people, have caught a lot of stuff, because not everybody is interested in doing PvP. And if it wasn't for PvP, the game would probably already be dead at this point. That is one thing that is sort of keeping it afloat, because there is people that are die-hard about doing PvP, and it's in worlds and, you know, all that sort of stuff. So there's still a big community around that, but yeah, the other aspects of the game are a bit lacking, so it's just making it that it's hard to stay invested in the game for the long run. And you can already see that there is a lot of people that just aren't playing the game anymore because of that reason. Next year they are what? I was half joking. The game will probably still be around, but as I said, it is definitely dying off. Like, it's nowhere near as big as it was pre-COVID and all that sort of stuff. Unfortunately, it's just the way that it is. Things don't last forever. People can only stay interested in one thing for so long. I keep hatching these now. It was Togepi. Now I keep hatching these. And I don't like them. It's like one of my most hated Pokemon. I hate it. I hate it. I so much hate it. Strong community. Japan, it will always have a strong community though, just because Japan is the birthplace of Pokemon. And because anime and all that sort of stuff is such a big thing in Japanese culture, yeah, there'll always be a strong player base in Japan. Unfortunately, that won't be enough to sustain the game as a whole, though. Because, I mean, the main market is North America. And, yeah, there's still a huge, like, amount of people that are playing it in North America as well. But not in comparison to what it used to be. Like, unfortunately, it's just, yeah, it's like anything. Anything ends up dying off after a period of time, and we are 8 years into the game at this point, so, you know, it's lasted a long time. Me forgetting is 30 after me, so yeah. How is any community day? Yes, exactly, because I am 30 minutes ahead of you. That's what you're thinking too. Even Wales here cannot say. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You'll get on the game, but only catch shinies. I mean, as you can see, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I don't really catch things anymore, and I've done this for a long time now, where it's just, I'm just shiny hunting. Basically doing the exact same of technique that you do in the main series game when you're shiny hunting. You don't actually catch the things that you're clicking on. You just shiny check. If it's not shiny, move on. Not shiny, move on. Plus, it's also my impatience. Like, I just can't... I don't have the patience to catch everything these days. You still try... What, you've already got a shiny? Well, you should be streaming, not me. I mean, if you're getting the shinies, I do have 6 of these already, so it's not too much of an issue if you don't get the shiny. First Pokemon. Sometimes you get super lucky like that, and like the first click, you're like, well, I'm done here. I did that like a few weeks back, or a month or 2 back, where like the first or second one that I clicked on for the stream was literally a shiny, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, we're only like 2 minutes into the stream. There's only like 2 people here at this point to see it, but okay, cool. I'm done. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week. But yeah, unfortunately this month has been a bit lacking for both raid bosses and Spotlight Pokemon. We've got the new season starting next month because it's a new season, so like new season stuff. Hopefully we have some better stuff. They're going to start rolling out some of the Galarian Pokemon, so hopefully we start seeing some of them in raids. Like, hopefully they bring back Zamazenta and Zacian, because it's been a while since we've had them in raids, and we could possibly get them shiny this time around, because we've had them non-shiny already. You missed the shiny? No, you didn't miss the shiny. We have no shiny so far. We've still got like 25 minutes to see if we can get the shiny. Impossible Bunny got the shiny, not me. 2-minute stream, woohoo. Yeah, we can just turn it into a short. Literally, like the whole stream is just in. Surprisingly enough, my legs are holding up pretty well after the leg workout that I did earlier. I'm not looking forward to... Tomorrow shouldn't be too bad, because it's never the day after you do leg day that you really feel it. It's like 2 days after you do leg day, and every time you go to stand up, it feels like your legs have just have just died. Yeah, leg day's the worst. But you gotta do it, because if you don't do leg day, then you just look weird, having like buff upper body and then like pencil legs. You don't think the game will die because Dynamax and Gigantamax? That's not really enough to keep the game going at this point. Like, yeah, they're cool and they're gimmicks, but that's what they really are. They're just gimmicks added to the main series games. And yeah, it'll add a little bit of flair to PvP for the most part, I think. Like adding new dynamics to PvP, like having Dynamax and Gigantamax and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, people will keep playing it, but it's going to continue dying off. Like the community is going to continue shrinking just because of the age of the game, and people move on to other things. It's just the way that it is. Especially next year, like we've just been talking about GTA 6 coming out and new Doom game and, you know, a whole bunch of other things, mainly GTA 6. That's going to occupy a lot of people's time, I think. So we'll probably see another huge influx of people just abandoning Pokemon Go because they're like, nope, I'm playing GTA now. Had a bit of a longer trip home, trying to find a Kecleon. I haven't seen a Kecleon in ages. Myself, for some reason, they just never spawn on the stops down here. I would like to get a shiny, but I just never see them. They could be a little bit more common, I think. You got 3 of those new Pikachus. You had no shiny, but you think you can fit another Pikachu raid in for a shiny? I have 0 of the Pikachus. I haven't done a single raid. So yeah, I actually don't have any of the world's Pikachus. I haven't even done any of the research for it. I am still holding on to, unfortunately, a couple of the Beldum research. So we can probably get rid of that, because I don't think we're going to see a Beldum. So we'll get rid of them, and who knows, maybe we'll actually pick up some of the research for the Pikachu. Which research task actually gives you the Pikachu? Because maybe I can find a couple and do them. Are we still actually getting them though? You just finished leg day an hour ago. Got your wheelchair ready for the day after tomorrow. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's just like, I decided that I'd do leg day today because it's just like, today is my walking day for like Spotlight Hour. So it's just like, tomorrow I get to sit in the car for raid hour, and then Thursday is no stream day. So it's just like, I can just sit around on the couch with non-functioning legs. Oh my god, Jimmy is live. That he is. Yeah, I do fairly intense leg days as well, just because I don't do them as often as everything else. So at the moment, I'm squatting 50 kilos. I'd probably add a bit more weight to it, but my knee's stuffed. So yeah, my knee was pretty sore today doing it. I've always had bad knees. So unfortunately I can't put as much weight through it as I would like to, and plus my back as well, when I've got like 50 kilos on my shoulders, like compressing my back. It is also no good. So I have to sort of limit the amount that I squat and try and pick it up doing other things. You just need the Kecleon for the shiny Jirachi quest. What does this grunt have? 3 Shadow Snorlax. 3 Snorlax. Unfortunately, it's not shiny though. Shiny Shadow Snorlax would be nice. Win a raid is either Pikachu or, okay, main food. Well, I do have a raid one, so I'll hold on to that for tomorrow. Since we will be doing raids tomorrow, and who knows, maybe I will get one of these Pikachus. As long as I get one to add to the decks, that's okay. As I was saying during Com Day the other day, it's like I've sort of just given up on shiny Pikachus at this point. Like costume Pikachus, because I've got that many of them already. It's like, do I really need another one? Are they really that special? Power up 15 times, Pikachu, power up 10 times. Okay. Well, we'll spin some stops when we get up to these stops, and we'll see if we can pick up some. Core event is done in 2 hours. This Battle Week stuff. So when I get home, I'll just jump into some Great League and do some junk battles, just chuck in 10 CP Pokemon, mainly so I can get the Elite TM. That's the only thing that I really care about. Do like every event until like the last hour, and then just jump in and do a whole bunch of junk battles. I'm like, cool, I got my Elite TM. Because unless I'm battling people that I know, like during the streams and stuff, when I'm battling you guys, I enjoy that. I don't really like just battling randos. I don't know, I just don't get the same dopamine hit from it. Because it's like, I don't know who this person is. I don't care who that is. I don't care about them. 46 minutes. The research still goes until like midnight tonight, I think. Yeah, 5 hours. So that goes until... Yeah, most events end at sort of 7 p.m, 8-ish, 8 p.m. rather. You think your event timer is over? Okay, yeah. Yeah, the actual battle research goes until midnight, but the event finishes at 8. You battle a lot, so you've done it. Yeah, I don't know. I've just never been big into the PvP when it's just against random people. What's the friend code so you can add? I'll be sharing my friend code tomorrow, Chaser. So, because unfortunately I've got to go through and make room sort of every week or so for raid hours and stuff. So I tend not to add people without doing that sort of thing. So yeah, pop into tomorrow night's stream for raid hour. I'll happily add you then, dude. Yeah, because it's one of the perks of being a member of the channel. If you become a member, you get to stay on the friends list permanently. Everybody else sort of have to cycle through. But yeah, that's the best time to get added during raid hours or raid days and stuff. Also, you said, thanks a lot, but Lucario carries like 90% Team Rocket battles. Hey, Ryan, thanks for rememberizing, dude. How you doing? Welcome in. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Can't really complain too much. It's not too bad. Like, weather-wise, I can see stars, which is a good sign, because it means I'm not going to get rained on. Supposedly today, we were going to get, like, rained on all day, but we didn't where I live, so that was good. The weather this morning, though, was, like, gale force winds, and I was like, I really don't want to... I really hope it's not like this later on. It's pretty good, like I said. The wind's still there. It's dropped off quite dramatically, though, so it's actually not a bad night. So the weather, when I'm coming out to this, is always a big dictator of how I'm feeling. If the weather's shit, I'm shit. If the weather's good, it's not too bad. It's only going to be another couple of weeks in daylight save. Well, when? Maybe more than a couple of weeks. When does daylight saving start? Probably another month or so. I think it's like mid-spring. So yeah, almost daytime spotlight hours again, which I'm looking forward to because I hate walking around in the dark. Because one, you guys can hardly see me. But two, it's also just, I don't know, more likely that I'm going to fall over and break my ankle or something. Okay. I don't seem to be getting event research tasks anymore. Alright, you need to take off. Okay, cool. Don't hurt yourself on the landing. You may do some raids for Xerneas. All good. We'll be here. If you remember. Fair enough. Or if you've come back down after that. Because, like you said, you're going to take off. Make sure you stick your landings. Alright, so we've got 12 minutes left to try and get this shiny. You slept through last week? Yeah, you didn't miss anything. It was not tornado, thunderous, so it's just like, yeah, it's fine. You didn't miss anything important. Xerneas good. It's pretty. It is a good fairy type Pokemon. Not the best fairy type, but it's a decent fairy type, so it's always good to have. It's got a nice shiny. Like I said, it's a pretty Pokemon, so it's just majestic. It's pointy, it's majestic. It's got swords for feet, legs, all that stuff. Pokemon Temple. Wait, that was for... Yeah, okay. No, we want the 15. Yeah, should be able to make it up to these other stops before. So hopefully we can get at least one of the 15 ones. You watch, first research task that I do, shiny Pikachu. One and done. That would be nice. Yeah, as I showed you guys before, we do have this that we got, was it last time? 2022. So, unless we get the Shundo, we're not going to do much better than that, I don't think. Yeah, I think the one drawback of Xerneas is I don't think it gets a fairy type move. So, let's have a look. Nope. Nope. Doesn't look like it. I think it's just Zen, Headbutt, and Tackle. So yeah, it would be a better fairy type if it got double fairy moves. But I think the lack of having a fairy type quick move just makes it that it's not as good as it could be. If it's not super good, then you won't you would, but you'd rather wait for legendary birds, Mewtwo, Zamazenta, Zacian. That's all good. As I said, I'm not sure what we're going to get next month at this point, given that they're going to start rolling out some Galarian Pokemon. It's possible that they'll bring back Zacian and Zamazenta. Yeah, we might actually start seeing the Galarian birds in raids as well, which would be good. What else? What other legendaries is there? From... they might put Reggie, Aleki and Reggie Drago into raids as well, since they are also Galarian Pokemon. But yeah, I've actually got a Zamazenta in one of the... it doesn't... There we go, in one of the showcases. So given that they're popping up in showcases, might be an indication that they're planning on bringing them back at some point. Cool, I got rank 1s on all of my showcases. They should be done by 8 PM tonight as well, so hopefully we can hold them and get ourselves 3 rank 1s. You was always a Zamazenta. I was Sod Doggo. I like me some Zacian. Who doesn't like a dog with a sword in its mouth? It's just all types of you're gonna get hurt. Especially if it was my dog. With the way my dog like waves her head around just crazily. If she had a sword in her mouth, I can guarantee you there'd be a whole bunch of people without legs. Two ways. One. If we ever meet you in real life, because we are both Aussies, could we for real do a trade for and I get a Mewtwo? I mean, if you've already got it in your decks and it's not going to cost us a million Stardust, then I suppose you could give me a Ditto. Oh, gee, thanks, man. Much appreciated. Five Nights at Freddy's music voicer. Dude, I have never played any of the Five Nights at Freddy games, so I don't know what the music sounds like. Could sound like a farting hyena to me and I wouldn't know just because never heard it before. Does it sound like a farting hyena? So I heard that farting hyenas slap. That's not really... Okay, let's just get rid of that one, because that one's from Mankey. We want 10. Power up 15 times, rather. Ditto is your second favourite, and you have 2 of them. I do have several shiny Dittos already, so Ditto isn't exactly a necessity for me. It's not really a useful Pokemon. I'd much prefer something that's actually useful. The one you listen to is one of the movie intro. It's kids and it's eerie. Okay, cool. I've only watched the movie once and I wasn't really paying attention to it just because it's Five Nights at Freddy's, and like I said, I've never played the game, so I have no connection to the movie. I just watched it because I was like, it's on. I may as well watch it. I was like, it's, you know, it wasn't anything special. I wasn't expecting it to be anything special. Unfortunately, it's a video game movie, and video game movies and series and stuff like that never really translate well, except for Fallout. Fallout is like the one series / movie that I've seen based on video games which actually was like, hey, this is pretty good. They did a good job with that. But that's just because Todd Howard was an executive producer when it came to this. So it's just like they had Bethesda's input when it came to creating the game. So they had a lot of, first-hand knowledge about the game and the universe and all that sort of stuff going into it. So they were able to translate it well. And also the cast and the director and all that sort of stuff had a passion for the game to begin with. So it wasn't just people trying to make a series just to make money off of it. There was actual passion put into it. So yeah, it translated well, which is unusual when it comes to... And it's just a quirky universe that could make a good series. Hey, you're back. You had Spotlight Hour for dinner? Nice. Did you get any chocolate monkeys? We only got 4 minutes left to try and get ourselves one. That's not what we want. We want... Power up a Pokemon 15 times, please. Just one. Just one. Just so I can get the Pikachu. No, that's not what we want. FNAF 1, in your opinion, is a 9 out of 10. Then 2 is 2010, and then 3. Are you talking about the games or the potential movies that are going to come out? I don't know. It's one of those game genres that is just like, well, not game genres, but like game series. It's like you either love it or hate it. It's never been something that's been like, hey, when it comes to video games and movies and stuff. Not 10. So yeah, it's just something that I've never do. We've still got 30 minutes. I don't. I have 2 minutes. 2-minute Mankeys. 2 minutes to spank a Mankey. I already knew that. They already confirmed that they're going to make like a trilogy, because everything's a trilogy these days. Alright, this is the last stop that I'm spinning, and then I'm turning around and walking back to the car. But I can spin some more of these stops on the way home, and hopefully we'll get at least one of the Power Up 15. Hey Mose, how you doing? It's evening for me at 7 p.m. No Diddy. No Diddy tonight. You keep giving me Power Up a Pokemon 10 times. Why? I want 15. 15, my friend. 15. Alright, so we've only got a minute left. So it doesn't look like we're going to get ourselves a Mankey. That is okay. Like I said, I've already got 6 shinies, so it's not like there's only going to be 3. Yeah, like I said, they'll always do a trilogy when it comes to stuff like that. I don't think they're going to make a movie based on every single one of the games. Can we get like one more spawn to pop up? One more possible shiny check? Last minute clutch shiny? One more? It's... Could you imagine if it actually was the shiny? One more. Alright, there we go. It's 7 p.m. Okay, I'm turning around and walking back to the car now. Well, we did not get the shiny tonight, but that's okay. That's fine. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually get some other magical shiny as we're heading back to the car. Yeah. Apparently it's going to rain soon. Still not really any clouds in the sky above me. I mean, there is, but it's like scattered clouds. As long as it doesn't rain on me, I don't really care. It can rain as much as it wants once I get home. Nat Cass, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. What about Guten Tag? Huh? Where's all my Dutchies and my Germans in the house, yo? Also, konnichiwa for the Japanese people, or the Ni hao? Is that how you say hello in China, in like Mandarin? Ni hao? I don't know. Something like that. But anyway, welcome in. How you doing? G'day. You forgot the most important one, given that I'm Australian. You forgot g'day. G'day, mate. Better luck next Diddy time. Same Diddy channel, same Diddy time. Wait, that was the wrong way. Same Diddy time, same Diddy channel. Can I actually put something in this gym? No. What shiny should you hunt in Pokemon Violet? And that was in a gym leader. Sorry, I know, whatever bloody name is, gym leader catchphrase. So that ain't mine. Okay. Just chill out. I don't know. What shiny should you get? I don't know what shinies you've got, so I don't know what to suggest. Honestly, it's been over a year since I played Scarlet and Violet as well, so it's like I don't even remember what Pokemon are in the game. Catch the green one. You know, the green one. Whichever one's the green. Is Bagon in it? I don't know. Ioino. I'm just call her the ball girl because she's got balls on her head and sharp teeth. She's just filed her teeth like one of those lizard people. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really get into Scarlet and Violet as much as like Sword and Shield. I don't know. There was just something about it that I just didn't really vibe with. Like, it's a good game and all, but yeah, I don't know. I think like the open world aspect of it was good, but I just felt a little bit barren in some places, and the textures and all that sort of stuff just... after playing games like Breath of the Wild, and I didn't end up playing Tears of the Kingdom, but just Breath of the Wild, and just seeing how an open world game on the Switch could be, it just seems like they, unfortunately, because they rushed the production for all the Pokemon games, it just wasn't as good as it could have been. There are so many green shinies. Well, Bagon is Bagon. You could go with Bagon, you could go with Larvitar, you could go with Marill, you could go with... What is another green shiny? Teddiursa, Chop. I mean, it's sort of green. It's more of like a baby poo green, but it's still green. Well, that's Bagon. Like, so you could just hunt Bagon and get Salamence. I know that Salamence is one of the thing Pokemon. You know, the thing Pokemon, the big ones. I don't even know. I honestly cannot remember that game in any way, shape, or form. Hey, I can actually track something in this one. Let's put a Snorlax in there, because why not? And you got the Mankey first try. I got Mankey like randomly in Scarlet and Violet. It was the first and only shiny that I got in that game. I was just roaming around randomly and I just saw it. I'm like, hey, there's a shiny Mankey. Hey Jimmy, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm going to plug my phone into the charger, given that we are sitting at 30%, even though probably won't be streaming for too much longer. if I don't plug my charger in, sort of once it gets below 20%, the battery just dies. Unfortunately, it's at that point where it's like, I think that I am going to need a new phone soon, because the battery on this one's pretty knackered. It doesn't last very long. It was basically fully charged when I started Spotlight Hour. It was like 89% or something like that when I started, 85%. Now it's down to 27. So yeah, most of my battery's gone in like an hour of playing games / streaming, which is, you know, it takes up a lot of battery doing that sort of stuff. But still, back when I first got the phone would last, you know, 3-4 hours streaming and playing the game before it would go dead. Are you gonna go? No, or is it possible? Enjoy your evening in the south of Australia. Your old phone, if it dropped below 60%, would die in about 10 minutes. Power saver on, yeah. This phone that I have the chat on was sort of like that. Once it got to the end of its life, like it lasts now when I've just got the chat running on it. It's fine, but when I was streaming and playing the game, yeah, it'd die in like half an hour. I remember the good old days when you used to be able to change the batteries in mobile phones. Now they're all inbuilt, so unless you take it to a place where they can actually change the battery. But replacement batteries never seem to last. Like, replacement batteries put into phones are never as good as the original battery that you get. I've noticed over the years of changing, like having phones that you could change batteries in, it's probably just because you bought like cheap Chinese batteries to replace them with, so they were just shitty batteries to begin with. Oh yeah, I mean, it might be another thing that I'll have to invest in over the next couple of months, getting a new phone, get like an S23 or 24 or something like that. Hey, Peggy. You've been better, you've been worse. Hey, I know the feeling. Oh, of course, another Goth Eater. I hate you, Goth Eater. I hate you. You're such an ugly Pokemon. I just don't like it. One of my most hated Pokemon. That and Smoochum. And they look very similar. Like, Smoochum and Goth Eater look very similar looking Pokemon. It's just something about them I don't like. I just want to punch them in the face. Does everybody else have a Pokemon that they would just love to punch in the face? Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I know how you feel about the could be better, could be worse. I'm sort of in that same boat myself right now. I'm doing better than I was last week and the week before, sort of thing. Things are slowly getting better for me because I'm not putting so much emphasis on other people. I've got to the point where I'm not letting other people control my emotions. Other people's lack of reciprocation when it comes to just reaching out and trying to communicate and all that sort of stuff. It's just like, okay, you miss out. You don't get to know the awesomeness that is Jimmy because you don't want to be cool. And but also I got to remember people are going through their own shit at the moment. So, yeah, their lack of reciprocation doesn't necessarily reflect on their feelings towards me. It's just that they're dealing with their own stuff right now. So they're the center of their own universe. So they are going to worry about their own stuff more than, you know, socializing and all that sort of stuff, I suppose. It is what it is. It's all good. And that's a magic card. But I can let my hair down now because I'm not in the car. I'm not out of the car anymore. You guys can actually see that I got my haircut. Look, guys, it's only shoulder length now, like all the way around. It's cool. It actually looks a lot better. As soon as I got home yesterday and like finally let my hair down because it was tied up, like as soon as I got it like cut, the hairdresser tied it back up for me, and then I didn't let it down again until sort of in the evening because I was doing a workout and that. And I let it down and had a shower and that, and I was just like, damn, this actually suits me so much more than like long hair still suits me, but it's just like just having like the shoulder length hair was just like, damn, that's actually really good. It frames my face so much better than having like super long hair that was sort of like on my shoulders and puffed out. Looked like I was wearing a moccasin on my head. Now it's just like stylish and it's looks good, and I can sort of like swipe it back and tuck it behind my ears and part it either on the side or on the, and it just looks so much better. So I'm just like, cool, I have cool hair again, so I'm happy with that. So I might have to keep it this length. It only took me a year and a half to get my hair cut that I should have got cut a while ago, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, understand. After 15 years. Oh, dude, sorry. Like, I'm sorry to hear that. That's no good, man. Sorry. Okay, you win. Like, not win, but it's just like, okay, your stuff was a bit more hectic than my thing, sort of thing. I am just talking about sort of talking to somebody and getting to know them and all this sort of stuff. I'm not talking about like, you know, separating from somebody that I've been with for, you know, a large portion of time. So that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear. I mean, sometimes these things are for the best, though. So, yeah, all I can say is keep your chin up. Hopefully things will work out for you, sort of thing. Hopefully. All right. Does anybody want to do any PvP before I wrap up the stream? I can probably do a couple of battles with you guys. If you are keen, I also need to grab a tissue. I also shaved like the other day, like on Sunday, before, was it before the stream? Yeah. And I usually don't shave like all the way. Like I just trim everything up, especially like my beard mustachey thing. But I was like, oh, you know, it's been a while since I've actually like shaved most of it off. And then I did it and I was just like, ugh. Because I'm not used to seeing my face, like, because, you know, I've usually got facial hair and I'm just like, I shouldn't have done that. And especially with like the long hair. But then when I got home yesterday after getting my hair cut, and then I was just like, you know what? The shorter facial hair actually looks good with the shorter, longer hair. I was like, this is actually not so bad after all. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Now I need to take new pictures to post up on my dating profiles, like Tinder and stuff like that, and start attracting the ladies. The ladies. All right. You don't want to win. Not this, but at another note, you're thinking of growing your hair out too. You got to commit to it. That's the thing, because you will go through that awkward stage where your hair is sort of like in between, both being short and long, and that doesn't really suit anybody. It's very hard to have decent hair looking good at that stage, sort of thing. But once you've actually got it to a point where it's like long, it's like, yeah, it's either going to suit you or it's not. It wasn't until I actually grew my hair out that I was like, hang on, this actually like suits me, because I've never actually grown my hair out before. And yeah, when I did get my hair cut yesterday, like when the hairdresser started cutting my hair, like she's like playing with my hair before she started cutting it, and she's like, you've actually got really nice hair. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. I was like, thank you. I've been told that multiple times by women now. Women seem to like my hair. They're like, you have really great hair. Like, that's a good thing, yeah. Women that like your hair. Like, it's like, cool. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to pick Lapras for my team though. Especially when the hairdresser thinks your hair looks good, like, sort of thing. It's just like, well, that's good because you see a lot of hair. So if you think that I've got great hair, then I must have great hair. I don't know what to choose. Suppose we can go with a fairly standard team. We'll go with that. Alright, back to chat. You guys are being quiet. Why aren't you talking to me? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. You grow out of it and pretend it's me going Super Saiyan. But do you have blonde hair? Because you can only be Super Saiyan if you've got blonde hair. Ow, that actually is so much harder. I should have probably shielded that. That's okay. Here I am, trying to be cocky and all, just like, I don't need to shield. Who shields? It's okay. I did enough damage that I don't think it really matters. I really wanted to say that was Blastoise though, but that's okay because we got the mirror matchup. So I got shield advantage here, so we should be able to pull this off. You watch me lose, just because. Oh, Ice Beam. I shouldn't have shielded that. I'll raise your Ice Beam with an Ice Beam. GG's. Cool, okay, I've finished that, which is good. Oh, no, that's okay. I was like, oh, I need to finish on my research, but that's okay. I've got until midnight to do that. GG's. I like how when you heal all, it just uses as many potions as it needs to heal them, so you don't have to keep clicking it. Like when you're using the smaller potions. Well played. The team that I used is a fairly meta team sort of thing, so yeah, they're all set up for PvP as well. So I was just doing the try hard. It's like I'm gonna win just because I'm gonna win. Gave you a little hope with the meta champ, but see that's the thing. It's like I still was able to do enough damage with it because you had the dark type sort of thing. So it was just like it just gave me shield advantage because it didn't get KO'd straight away. Yo, sir. How's it going, homeboy? All right. Does anybody else want to do a battle? Yeah, S20 to PvP if you're still up. Yeah. I can do that. I just said if anybody else wants to wants the battle. I need to try and find one of the battle 15 times. You're breaking my balls. Stop breaking my balls. Care. Care. I haven't watched South Park in ages. I haven't seen any of the new series for quite significant amount of. I think the last series, like newest series that I saw was the Mr. Garrison running for president when he was doing like the Trump thing. Him and Kendall Jenner. Buckle up, buckaroos. Now get his map up there. At the back, get it. Okay. What do we go with this time? Ow, my neck. Oh. My neck is going to be so sore tonight and tomorrow. Like I said, leg day hurts my back. Just squatting with so much weight on my shoulders just really just destroys my back. I really shouldn't squat with that much weight, sort of thing. I should find an alternative to it, sort of thing, because it's, yeah, it does my back so much damage. You're gonna do my stank face. Just. Yeah, gee, that was like, because that was back when Trump was first running for president, like the first time around when that series came. So that was like 8 years. No, it wasn't. Wait, no, 4. Oh yeah, no, nearly 8 years ago now. So yeah, as you can tell, it's been a lot, but it's on Paramount Prime, on Paramount Plus or whatever it is these days, isn't it? Which I don't have. I don't have Paramount. I got Disney, Netflix, and Prime. I can't afford to pay for any more subscription services. Does anybody have a Paramount Plus account that I can log into? That'd be great. Get out of here. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Hopefully we'll be able to tank this. Ooh, nice. Nice. The steel. See, the one time I didn't bring Metacham with me, which I should have brought Metacham with me, but that's okay, because I've still got... I've done well to get it below halfway health. Dude, I would have just chipped down. The thing was almost dead. You just wasted a charge move. I don't really know what to go with here. Probably this. Okay, I think given that I've still got 2 Pokemon left and a shield, we should be able to win. No guarantees, but given that, yeah. Oh, damn, maybe I should have shielded that. That's okay. Alright, not like, yeah, okay, cool. Super effective. Should have just used this in the first place. Would have made my life a lot better. That's okay. We're going to win anyway. GG's. GG's. Get out of here with that, Reggie. So it ended up being a fairly good team in the end. I didn't need Metacham. I still won. And I got myself another Sinnoh Stone because, you know, I don't have enough of them already. It registered the charge move this time. Usually you got to press it. it'll when you tap it the first time, it usually does. It's just a delay, um, sort of thing. So you don't actually need to press it 5 times. But yeah, dude, you should have saved it for the. I don't think it would have made any difference in the end. But yeah, I feel like it was just a waste of a charge move. Though you could have made a bit of a difference because it did. If you hit Skarmory with it instead of hitting it with the later move, because Skarmory was still able to do a bit of damage, sort of thing, it may have made a bit of a difference. I don't know. I don't know. I won, so cool. I don't care. I won. GG's. You were expecting it to register when the other one came in, but you'd already pressed it on that Pokemon though, so it probably wouldn't have. Like I said, because you've already pressed it, it wouldn't have registered it on the next Pokemon because it's just the way the game works. Anyway, does anybody else want to do like one more battle before I wrap the stream up? Oh my god, my spine. I need to go home and ram something into it. I have like this hard massage ball thing that I think I just need to press my back into, lay on the floor on it or something like that. Ideally, I wish that I had a nice lady that would massage my back, because that would probably be the best way to be like, hey lady, friend, can you massage my back? That's what Amanda was gonna, because Amanda, she did massaging. She was like a part-time masseuse. But unfortunately, she's dealing with her own shit at the moment. So unfortunately, that's probably not going to be going any further at this point. So that's disappointing. I didn't get to meet her because her life just took a hectic turn, and she just doesn't have time to get a massage. Dude, I don't have thousands of dollars to pay for a massage chair, and I don't think it's really going to help with the way my back's stuffed. I need to have something that's like directed in a certain spot in my back, like when my back is stuffed. It's like half muscle, half actual spinal injury. Diddy would do it for free, yeah, but don't want Diddy to do it. I was listening to music yesterday when I was doing my workout, and I had like hip hop going, sort of thing, and a whole bunch of like Notorious B.I.G. songs were coming on, and they were songs that had Diddy in them, and I was just like, oh, these songs are ruined now. I was just like, I can't listen to these songs anymore without just thinking of horrible things. I was like, oh, Diddy, you ruined like one of the best hip hop artists. Oh, I can't listen to Biggie anymore without thinking that, child stuff. And it's like, ah, you ruined it. You've ruined it, Biggie. And Biggie, well, I suppose, you ruined Biggie. How dare you, Diddy? You ruined him. Nope, you've broken my team and my spirits. Tupac is still better. And I mean, I've never really been one that's been either or sort of thing, because there's always been that thing of just like, Biggie's better, Tupac's better. Like, who was the better? It's just like, they're both good in their own rights. So there's no comparison. Like, they both have their strengths and their weaknesses when it came to. It's just because it was the whole Biggie versus Tupac thing at the time, like the whole beef and all that sort of stuff. And it's just like, but that was all just orchestrated by Suge Knight and Puff Daddy, basically, because he was Puff Daddy at the time. Biggie and Pac were actually friends up until the beef started, because it was Death Row versus Bad Boy Records, East versus West. That's what orchestrated the whole beef thing. Like, there was nothing that was really between Biggie and Tupac until the record labels forced it to happen. So it's disappointing. There's actually a really good freestyle out there, which is actually like got Biggie and Tupac in it, and the same thing, like live in concert. It's like one of the best freestyles ever. You should look it up. Back when they actually did shit together. Tupac, you like better too? Yeah, I mean, um, Tupac was a storyteller, so a lot of his songs, and he also made a lot more music than what Biggie did. Like Tupac made a lot of music in the 5 years that he was 5 years. Yeah, I think it was 5 years that he was on death row. Death row records, not death row though. On death row. Yeah, he made like so much music. You're probably gonna hop off. Have a good night. No worries, Joshua. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I think it is. Tupac was a better storyteller, but Biggie had a good flow, like better flow. So, like I said, they each had their stronger, like their weaknesses and their strengths, sort of thing. Even though Tupac had great flow as well, I think just yeah, there's a lot of Biggie songs out there which have got like well orchestrated flow. Jimmy murdered them both. Dude, I was. Wait, it was 96. Wait, 95 or 96, wasn't it? When. I know Biggie was 96, but was Tupac in 95 when he was shot? Um, I was like 9 or 10 years old at the time, so I highly doubt it was me, given that I was a small boy in Melbourne at the time. So no, no, I don't think it was me that did it. Just quietly. You only put out 2 albums on death row. Just trying to think. No, there was You Can't See Me. Um, the N word one. Machiavelli, and um, yeah, All Eyes on Me. The N one. Machiavelli. Um, Wait, what other albums was there? There was a lot of underground albums. Like there was like 16 like Machiavelli stuff. I can't remember all the albums now. I've got them all at home. And there's like the latest, like the posthumous ones. All Eyes on Me came out after he died, though. That was released just after he died. Um, I can't remember now. While he was alive, yeah, while he was alive. Yeah, like I said, All Eyes on Me came out just after he was shot. Um, and yeah, Machiavelli was released. No, wait, Machiavelli was released just before he. Wait, I can't remember the order of the albums now. It's been so long, so it's hard. It's just like I can't even remember now. It's been so long. I mean, it's been nearly 30 years at this point, which is scary. Just because back when I was a teenager and all this sort of stuff, like back when I was really listening to that music, it was only like 5 or 6 years afterwards, and now it's nearly 30 years, and it's just like, where has that time gone? It's like Jesus Christ, so much time has gone past. Um, yeah, I've got all the like greatest hits came like that was after it. I'm just trying to remember all the albums now. But yeah, they're just like the albums that he released. When I'm saying he created a lot of music, like there's a lot of songs that he created that weren't so much on albums, but he made a lot of music. A lot of music. Time flies. It does. And it goes faster and faster the older you get. Like this year, for instance, like this year it's already August. It's nearly September. It's just like, what? Like we're almost at the end of August. There's only 4 months left of this year, and it feels like it only just started. It's just like, what? I'm still living in the first part of the year when I had COVID and stuff, and it's just like, wait, you telling me that this year's almost finished, and it's just like I'm still thinking that it's like the first couple of months of the year. All right. Does anybody want to do a battle while we're sitting here discussing this stuff, or are we good? Are we good? I do need to pee like usual. And of course I can't click on because we just finished a PvP battle. I need to try and pick up a couple of these research tasks on my way home as well. I've only got like 20 minutes left to try and pick up at least one or two of the power up a Pokemon 15 times ones. I do have a couple of the winter raid ones, so hopefully we'll get one of the Pikachus tomorrow. You watch them both be Mindfu though. Mindfu, whatever you want to call it. Okay, doesn't look like anybody else wants. And hang on, is my chat frozen? Is that what's going on? No, you guys are just being incredibly quiet. Okay. I think on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream. Like I said, I can try and stop and get a couple of these stops before I run out of time. But I will be back tomorrow evening for Raid Hour. We'll be hosting some Xerneas raids. So if you guys are keen on some pointy deers, we will be here. And yeah, there's nothing going on this way. What's the date? No, Com Day isn't until the 31st. So I think this weekend we've actually got a weekend off from events and stuff, which is unusual. Very unusual. So yeah, alrighty guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. But thank you for everybody that has tuned in. How many likes do we have? We're only eight people. Come on guys, hit that thumbs up button. What's going on? Only 8 people over this whole stream decided that I was worthy enough for a like. That's just disappointing. Y'all suck. No. It is what it is, doesn't matter. It's probably the Pokemon that it was more than anything else. But anyway, guys, I will be back tomorrow evening, like I said, for some raids, for some Xerneas raids. So if you guys are keen, cool, we'll be here. So until then, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your spotlight hours. Hopefully you guys will get yourself your little choc mint monkey, all of that good stuff. Go spank some shiny monkeys. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, peace out. Have a good one. Raid Hour is tomorrow. I've just said that like 3 times. Alright guys, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.